I'm extremely excited to be on this consumer stage, as I will talk about the most common, maybe the most common used consumer good, drinking water. Surprisingly enough, that about such a basic product, there are so many different opinions in everybody's mind and a lot of myths. Bottled water is healthier than tap water. Not true. Plastic bottles gets recycled, so there is actually no problem with the waste. Not true. Glass bottles, which are mainly used now in Germany, for example, are a good alternative to plastic bottles, and we don't see any impact on the environment. Not true. Bottled water has less microplastics, pharmaceuticals, or hormones than tap water. Unfortunately, also not true. And as I have two little girls, I can tell you this is also not true. It's safer to use bottled water to have baby milk than tap water. What makes us get up every day is exactly this. We want to avoid plastic use of bottles by 10 billion plastic bottles of those in the year 2023. And beside of this, building a very healthy business model and getting about 1 billion euros in turnover also in the same year. What is the problem we are trying to tackle? At the moment, more than 600 million households use or buy bottled water every day. That means every second minute, 1 million of these little one or bigger bottles are thrown away. Every 2 minutes, 1 million. This is what we all know from the news. It's creating a big, huge of plastic waste in our oceans, in our landfills, wherever we are. And there's something which was implemented in our mindset over the last 30 years by some very well-known companies, is that bottled water is safer and more healthy than tap water. And beside of this, they make a huge fortune out of this because it's 500 times more expensive than tap water and 50 times more than filtered water. Our solution to this problem is called TAPP. It's a mixture between tap water and app. I will get back to this later. It's the world's first smart, 100% biodegradable water filter for your home. It's a very easy to install system. It takes 15 seconds, depends on your possibilities with your hands. And we offer this as a standalone direct-to-consumer business or as a subscription model. It's affordable, it's very, very cheap, and it gives you clean and tasty water, and it's very sustainable. Our value proposition is it has to be cheap and easy to install, so it saves you money. Second, it's very convenient. You don't have to carry all the water bottles up the 5th floor in Barcelona. That's quite common. And third, it's saving the environment. The filtration technology we use is 100% based on biological products. It comes from a coconut shell. And this filter technology removes more than 80 contaminants, possible contaminants in your tap water, and reduces another 50. The most common ones are chlorine. It's actually a contaminant. It's not bad for your body, but the taste and the smell, it's just horrible. And as I'm living in Barcelona, I can tell you the water doesn't taste well, nor it smells very good. And we filter that out. Oops, sorry. What is more dangerous is when we talk about old pipes in your houses made maybe out of lead, because that really affects your brain development of your child if lead is inside the water. Microplastics, which are actually produced by this kind of bottles, because if they are getting turned down, there are a lot of microplastics going back to our ecosystem. And you find this in tap water and unfortunately also in the bottled water. We filter that out. And pharmaceuticals, pesticides, which are can be found in tap water in heavy agricultural regions also get eliminated. But we don't see us as just a hardware company. We are a service company. Of course, we produce the water filters and we distribute them. But together with our software, the app, we create an ecosystem around water. At the moment with the app, you can see the filter status of your product. You can see how much CO2 you have saved, how much money you have saved, and how much plastic bottles you have not being thrown away. The next generation, we're talking about sensors inside the product. And these sensors will sensor and give you as a result how the tap water is before the filtration process and after the filtration process. And this will add, as we have this data, will create a service that we will provide for the end consumers, but also for the governments to see about this, what is the status of the current tap water in the system. That will create a lot of great insights about the water. Just in the United States, every year $60 billion are used to keep the water infrastructure in place. And by us knowing what is going on in the water system, we are able to help the governments there as well. The market size is huge. We're talking about 140 billion euros spent every year on bottled water. And I always call this the legal cocaine trade, because these margins, 500, I don't see any other market in the world where it's like this. And the company where I'm from, in Spain, 6 million households buy bottled water every day, or consume bottled water every day. 6 million. The rest of Europe is another 75 million. Then you have North America, and in total it's 600 million households. And also the water purification market, water purification or filtering is nothing new. It's growing rapidly because more and more consumers wake up and start using filtration systems. Especially the point of use market where we are based in is growing rapidly, 20% over a year. Some key information about the company. We were founded in 2016 in Barcelona, and we have sold more than 40,000 units to 60 countries. Our core markets are Spain, Italy, Germany, and North America. We are growing rapidly. We have last year we grew 3 times, and hopefully this year we'll go a little bit faster. We received 2 million euros in funding so far, 1.2 million, 1.3 million from the European Union as a grant for research and development. We are close to 20 people, and with a wide reach from data scientists, water scientists, product engineers, and so on. And we're trying to solve this very big problem of the world. And this year we are going to close the A round. So I would like you to join the TAPP revolution, either as a customer, don't use this anymore, or a partner company, an employee, or maybe even also an investor. Thank you.